Hey, just Mark here. So, it's not always easy going it alone. But I promise you that if you stay true to who you are and what you want to do, it's going to be worth it in the end. You're going to face a ton of challenges no matter what you do. You know, whether you're with someone or whether you're not. And I get it. There are times when I wish I had someone to walk this journey alongside me. Sometimes to help me out with an encouraging word. And I mean, I don't mean just friends. I mean someone who's actually right there by your side. I've been in plenty of relationships, and some of them have been great because I've been able to, have someone there to support me in different ways along the way, whether it was an encouraging word or whether it was with, ideas, or whether it was with helping financially on a lot of things, getting a home or buying certain things. But sometimes going alone is so damn tough. Days like today where I got off work and I'm super tired and my dog needed to go to the vet for some aggravated feet, that's when you kind of wish you had a tag team partner to just tap yourself out and let them go and take care of those needs. Every step that you take when you're going it alone, no matter how hard, is going to feel way more worth it in the end. Because when you reach certain goals or you do certain things on your own, you're going to feel more rewarded. You're going to feel more encouraged. You're going to feel better about what you've done. And whether you've got problems in your life like everybody else, you've still got to deal with them. And I find dealing with a lot of the issues that I have going on in my life, doing it alone isn't a bad thing. Because you learn to cope. You become stronger. You become better at what you're doing. You become a better person. You really you learn to rely on yourself. And also, doing certain things alone, well, that's going to bring, eventually, good people into your life. And I say this because I'm watching a friend right now who's struggling, and some good people are stepping up. I'm seeing a family member who's battling some stuff, health stuff, and again, people are stepping up and helping them, whether it's doing a family photo shoot or getting a tattoo or doing different things. They're stepping up to help these people. And these people that I'm talking about are people who started doing things on their own or are like me and stubborn and feel they only can do things on their own. And the truth is, sometimes you have to do it alone. And even when it comes to doing it alone, you get to a point where you're comfortable enough, strong enough, or even vulnerable enough to ask for help. Doing it alone is so hard sometimes. And some people don't get it. Some people will never get it. And that's okay. Because you don't need everybody to get or understand what you're going through in order to help you do things on your own. I am doing so many things on my own right now. Things like trying to save to buy a home, trying to get my life in order, my finances in order, and trying to travel and see the world and do different things that I want to do in my life. And there are days when it seems really easy and really smooth. And then there are days that really suck and are really hard. And you kind of wish you had that extra person there just to support you and be with you, or a supportive group of friends. Hello. Hello, little puppies. Sorry, again, puppies. I love dogs. But I find that sometimes when I'm doing things on my own, at least I know that everything I'm doing is not being pushed or positioned by the opinions of other people. It's my opinion. It's what I want to do. It's who I want to be. It's things that no matter how challenging they are, I'm building strength, I'm building confidence, and I'm getting through it. You can do this as well. Everyone thinks that when you're doing stuff on your own, you got to have like the big wins. And they look only at the big picture. Well, you got to break it down. The big picture isn't always the best picture. And I know from experience that it took me time to learn to break things down into small goals that I knew I could achieve on my own. And part of my brain is like, no, you gotta do this fast. You gotta do this quick. You gotta catch up to where you should be in life. Heck, I'm 47 and I don't own a home, and I'm not married. I have no kids. Not that I'm gonna venture into that game again, but it's just, I know that when I buy that next house, or when I take another vacation that I've saved for, or when I've battled my mental health and gotten through it another step, I know that I will be the one who did it. And I did it through the strength of myself. I did it on my own. And hopefully, by doing that, I also became vulnerable enough. And I think I've become vulnerable enough that I'm doing it now by even speaking out on YouTube and allowing my laundry or my insecurities or the tough stuff to be aired out a little bit. To some degree, YouTube has been a bit of a therapy for me, getting to talk about certain things in life and seeing where I'm at and even talking about where I want to go. I can't promise you that anything is going to be easy going forward for any one of you. And even when you sometimes feel like you're moving forward on your own, you're going to have stuff that's going to kick you in the teeth and move you backwards. And that's just a part of life. But know this and understand this. You can do it. And if you don't feel like you can do it, keep watching my videos. Watching me grow, become a better person, a stronger person, someone who knows that he's making a difference in his life. Because the reality of it is I am, step by step. When I look back to a year and a half ago and thought, holy heck, how am I going to do this? Oh my gosh, life's changed so much. Because things that I didn't think I could do, I've now done. I've reimagined my life, and I've redone my finances, and I've redone my goals, my dreams. But thanks to a therapist and my own head, I learned that I can't do it all at once, and I shouldn't try to do it all at once. But that's not how it works. What works is finding your drive, doing it alone, being scared, and do it before you get started. Do it before you're ready. Anyways, just want to encourage you all. If you're on your own, you're doing things by yourself, my word to you, my promise to you, is that if you stay true to yourself, you're going to do it. And you're going to feel better than ever. And your goals are going to be attained even better than ever. So anyways, just my thoughts for today. I hope you're all doing well. I will see you all on the next one. Cheers.